Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Sarah Uncut, where today I want to talk about finding happiness. I get a lot of emails, notes, DMs, messages, all the ways people can communicate. They say, Sarah, I just want to be happy. Isn't that an interesting thing to say? So today let's talk about what it means to actually find happiness and how you can get there. All right guys, hi! If you've never seen me before, my name is Sarah Walton. And I'm an intuitive business coach and a sales expert. And today we are diving into what it actually means to be happy. How does one find happiness? You know, this is gonna sound really simple, but I think the reason most people wouldn't describe themselves as happy right now is because they don't know what that means. And I know that sounds funny. It's like, no, I know, like I laugh at movies or I feel fun. Like, that's not the same as being happy. Now, there's a couple of interesting things at play here, right? So we have moments of happiness. But I think that what's underlying this question when somebody sends me a note that says, Sarah, how can I find happiness? It's not about a quick moment. It's not about a funny moment in a movie or a great night out with friends. It's about this consistent hum of happiness. And instead, I think most people are living with a consistent hum of anxiety, of worry, of negativity. And this certainly is not going to be a video about just be positive, because that doesn't work. It's really nice, but it doesn't work, because most of the times when life happens and you're in a rough spot and you start responding, it's too late for you to think positively. You know what I mean? Like the event's already occurring and you're like, bah. There are times thinking positively can be great. I talk about that when you're in the middle of a launch and it's not going well. You want to start asking better questions like, what if this is the best one ever? That changes your state so that you take different action. You start to see things differently. That's wonderful. But as a general rule for finding happiness, what we really want to understand is, what does that mean to you? And I think most people don't know, especially people who are searching for it on social media or in the latest, greatest TV show or in the biggest trends out there. Chasing happiness like that, it's probably never going to work. And the reason is you're chasing something outside of yourself. And happiness usually means something that you bring from the inside out. It is a deep level of fulfillment and joy and peace, and that cannot be found outside of you. So here are the 3 things I'd like you to do if you're wondering whether or not you can truly find happiness. Step number 1, imagine what your life would look like if you were happy. This is not a superficial exercise. This isn't something that you just do really quickly. I want you to sit down for a second and think, if I was truly happy, what would be different in my life? What would look different in my life than it looks today? I don't think I said that very well, but I hope you get the gist. Right? So for some people I know that are single, you'd be in a relationship. For some people that are married, you'd be divorced. For some people that are struggling in your business, money would be flowing easy and the cash flow issues would be gone. What I want you to look for there, though, is why you think that would bring you happiness. Remember I said this wasn't just an exercise? This is step 2. So step 1 is write down what you think happiness is for you. Step 2 is go deeper. If you wrote down things like, I would be in a relationship, why do you think that would make you happy? I'm not questioning it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I want you to dive in and figure out, but why? What do I think that will give me that I don't have right now that would make me happy? It's a really interesting question, right? Because most people go, I want the nice car. I want the nice jewelry. I want the big house. I want to pay for college. Like, you go through those lists. That's great. Write those down because you need to know what they are. You need to have some sort of aim, right? But then we got to do a deep dive into why. Why? And you're going to say, oh, but it'll make me happy. And I'm going to say, why? And what you're going to start to discover is really a part of step 3. Is what about your own perspective do you need to start to condition? Notice I didn't say, what perspectives can you shift to feel happy? Yeah, that can be part of it sometimes. But like I said, that's very superficial and it doesn't always work. Instead, go deeper. What do you need to associate with those feelings you said you want, right? So it could be, in order to associate happiness to having great cash flow, right? Like, that's going to happen. What tasks are you not doing right now that you could be doing that will cause the increase in cash flow that will have you be happy? Cool, right? So you want to start associating day-to-day tasks that need to get done to cause all the things you said you wanted. You need to get associated to those actions, right? So it's not just positive thinking. You need to associate those actions with joy. You need to associate those actions with happiness. And what will happen is, as you start to associate these actions with joy and happiness, is you'll do them. And then you know what will magically happen? You'll get the results you've been chasing the entire time. Pretty cool, right? But it does start from the inside out. So let me just review those steps for you to make sure it's clear, because I think this is something most coaches don't teach. All right. So step number 1 is know what's going to make you happy, or what you think will make you happy. Step 2, dive deeper into why you think those things will make you happy. Step 3, what actions do you need to start to associate with joy and happiness so you actually start taking action? So cool. It's so simple. It's not easy. I never lie to you. It's not easy, but it's very simple. And once you start taking actions on a day-to-day basis that you know will produce long-term joy, it gets so easy to keep going. All right, you guys, I hope this was super helpful. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and click the subscribe button, because I come at you at least twice a week with really great content from Sarah Uncut, Coffee with Coach. Our video podcast is here, Game On Girlfriend, as well. And we love, 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 all of us. I say we because it's all of Team Sarah. We love bringing you extraordinary content that will actually make your life better, because we want to put more money in the hands of more women. So hit that subscribe button so you're next. All right, I'll see you next time.